Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to XCOM 2. We are picking up with a mission to rescue Praetor Mox from captivity. We only get to take 3 soldiers on this mission, but we do have a special bonus that allows our soldiers to use concealment on the mission. They all have a single charge of concealment. So let's see how this ends up going. Let's launch the mission.
Sky Ranger Menace ready to deploy.
Let's begin.
Thanks to our friends in the Resistance, we have a fix on the soldier that was taken captive during our previous operation. It sounds like they're being held in a high-security Advent facility, and our best chance at reaching them will be to go in as quietly as possible. If we're discovered, things are going to get ugly real fast.
Okay. So we are not required to kill all the aliens. Instead, it's just to get our operative, Mox, out of custody. So the goal will be to sneak in, get him out.
Intel has our operative being held in the main structure just ahead. We have the advantage of stealth here, so we should try to get in and out as quietly as possible. If the enemy spots us, this is going to get a whole lot harder.
Yeah, so sneak in, stay hidden. Currently, security level is 1, so we're not worried about enemies. And then we will put down the Sky Ranger after we've found Mox to just get us all out. There's no time limit, so we can handle this nice and slow.
I'm on the move.
And safe. Let's see. So we're trying to make our way all the way over to there. That is pretty far. Do we want to skirt around the edge of the facility rather than trying to go through the middle? Probably.
Heading to that location.
Let's have you go here, I guess. Need to get some vision. Okay. We can see one enemy soldier. Yeah, so they've got some sort of guard tower here. And then soldiers presumably walking along this perimeter. I guess Mox is probably closer to this edge, so maybe it's smarter to go around the perimeter that way. Actually. I don't know why I was thinking this way, because then we still have to cross through the whole facility. Unless he's at the back of the facility. Kind of. So yeah, maybe if we circled all the way around to the back without being noticed, then we might have an easy way to get in and out. But it looks like he's more on the right side, so I should probably go that way. I'm assuming there's not going to be enemies out here, but I could be wrong.
Moving out.
But I would guess they're all going to be in there.
Moving.
Yeah, walking patrols, perfect. That's what I was expecting and hoping to see.
Standby for evac, Commander, but as soon as she gets in range, the whole compound will go on high alert. We should hold back unless we have the target, or it's an absolute emergency.
Let's... Do I want to get that close? If they're all in there, I think this is perfectly fine. I need to still have vision, though, so I can't be too far back.
Moving on.
Let's go here, hope for the best. Okay, still good.
Moving to designated position.
Let's move you to catch up with the rest of the team, because you're a bit behind.
Location confirmed.
Since I sent you that way first. I do like them vaulting over the half cover. Looks good.
On the move.
Okay. Still undetected. Perfect. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to take this a bit slow and steady, just to be safe. I'm going to put you out here. I could go up there. And it's probably safe to do it, because I don't think there's going to be aliens hiding in there, but I don't know.
Moving to designated
There's no harm in going a little slow, because one of our guys has fallen a bit behind.
Double time.
Alright, and you just rush as far forward as you can.
Move.
This may not be the most exciting gameplay, but I think it is the smart way to do this mission. Yeah, so let's pull back. Let's actually move you forward a bit so we can get a bit more vision here, see if there's anyone in this tower. And you should still be in cover. Okay, you can't see anyone. Perfect. Then duck behind this tree. Where can you get to? I think this is totally fine.
Stepping off.
And you...
Let's do
there.
this. What was that?
Oh, we're hearing someone. Which is fine. We know there's enemies on the map. We didn't have vision, which means they're not too close. I don't know about this. Well, we can see there, and we don't see any enemies. So it's probably fine.
Heading there now.
Yeah. We're slowly getting closer to Mox. Do I want to go up top just to be away from the enemies? I think so. Though we don't have cover over there. So let's just go here for now.
Heading out.
I think next turn we'll go up top and see what we can see that way.
Affirmative.
Lastly, you get behind that tree.
Something moved over there.
Yep. Enemies are moving. Okay, you're coming back around. It's interesting because this isn't really a stealth game. So, yeah, the fact that we have these missions of stay stealthy is interesting, because in a proper stealth game, usually you'd have an option to like sneak up behind an enemy and knock them out or something, and that's not this kind of game. Let's just have you pull back.
On the move. We've got a
You're
hostile
completely
squad here.
out in the open. Ugh. Okay, their sight range is actually pretty low. I guess I was expecting it to be a lot worse than it is. So I'm keeping tons of distance, but they only see 2 squares away from themselves. So it's like I could be standing theoretically here and they wouldn't spot me. That's crazy. I guess if that's the case, let's just push on quickly.
Let's do this.
No need to ask twice.
Like, she seems exposed and it makes me uncomfortable. But they have their sight range, and we are nowhere near it. Alright. We are getting pretty close. Let's go over another turns of movement.
Got it moving.
Here. Because Mox is basically just right inside of this facility. So we'll need to step closer so that we can see what doors we have to access there, or potentially just blow up the back wall. I don't know. We'll need to get our soldiers closer, either way.
No need to ask twice.
Good to go.
Yeah, you are a bit of a problem. The fact you're walking this way, right where we are. Looks like that's probably a door, maybe. That's a wall to his cell. I need to be closer to get better vision. Let's go here.
Roger that.
What do you see? Okay, that's a window, but it's to a different cell. That is a door. So if we got someone through there, the door can be hacked. So if our engineer or specialist was in a position to get a sight line, they could hack it from a distance. Someone physically has to get there, though, to pick up Mox and carry him out, because he's unconscious. We could, on the other hand, just blow up this wall if we came from this angle. Blow up the wall, send someone in there to grab Mox, carry him out, put down our Sky Ranger just right here. So it's, if we had someone basically here before we started the action, move in, pick up Mox as a free action, and then walk into the Sky Ranger region, and we're good to go. I think that's the smartest plan.
Orders confirmed.
So we are going to go around this side.
Got it covered.
Which means Specialist is not using his hacking, but that's fine. Depending on where he's standing, if we blow up the wall, he might get vision onto the door from this side, where he could still attempt to hack it open to see if we get any good rewards for it. How far are you going to walk? Because that's a bit of an unknown. If you walk too far over, that could get in the way of our plans. Luckily, your vision stays within the hallway. You don't see outside, so even if I was standing here, I don't think your vision will cover that area.
Moving to position.
Also, danger is blowing that up, making sure I don't accidentally hurt Mox. Where to put you? We're also not in danger of being spotted. Yeah, maybe I do put you here. Or back here. That might be the call.
Rolling out.
Just trying to be extra cautious. Is there going to be another soldier that comes this way? That's what I don't know. Let's move you. If so, I don't think they're going to move fast enough. We can't see them here, assuming they have a similar walking pace that this one had. If a soldier is coming this way, I don't think we're in danger of being spotted, even if I set you here. So my thought is,
Understood. Moving
we
out.
can do this turn. I don't like that he's here, but it is what it is. So she'll be able to get in, grab Mox, and get out easy enough from where she's at. You are in a position where you can probably hack the door. You are unfortunately blowing it up this turn, which is going to end your turn. So you need to survive another turn when we know we've got a soldier here. But you are in... Oh, you're only in half cover. There's no good full cover. I mean, there's this. But that's only against this soldier where he's at now. I hope there aren't turrets that will pop up. Can't really prepare for that if there are. Alright, if we frag... That'll take out the wall. I don't think it's hitting Mox. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. He's not flashing, but that's definitely hitting Mox. That should take out his wall and the items, like the bed and whatnot. Though they aren't flashing. I hope it does let me go through that wall. Otherwise, we're going to be in real bad shape. If those are immovable items, well, they're probably still, worst case, half cover items that we can leap over. If they don't blow up. So yeah, we can take all that out without destroying her cover from where she stands. Do I want to move you first? To here. Just so you survive better against that soldier during this turn. I think so. So you go there into full cover. Then we launch our frag grenade. Let's make sure we get the wall without hitting Mox. Or our cover. That's all looking good to me.
Get ready for a surprise.
Perfect. Security level probably will increase from that.
They're onto us.
Security level hasn't increased. Did the wall not... The wall didn't blow up. Hello? Huh. Oh, okay. And we could put the two of us into concealment. The wall was flashing red. That it was clearly getting blown up. But we didn't actually open up Mox's cell. That is real bad. So we have to... Wait, you can just go through that door? Okay, so we can send people inside to hack the door. But I have no idea what security looks like in here. So then do I hit concealment, step into the room through here, and start trying to get more information of what's going on inside? That might be the call. I can't believe the wall didn't blow up. The plan was perfect. And then it just didn't actually destroy the wall. Okay, yeah. You go into concealment.
Going dark.
And head in here so we can start looking around at what's going on in there. Unfortunately, I can go concealment with you as well, which I think I probably will. But you are... They are going to run over here, and you are not concealed, and I can't make you concealed. So the question is, do I send you into concealment as well? Because I could rush him here, which would put him out of sight of this guy or anyone else who rushes over, probably. I'm also surprised the security level didn't increase. Yeah, let's go conceal with you as well, just to be on the safe side.
Go, go, go.
I can't believe the wall didn't blow. Huh. Security level didn't increase. They did not hear us blow up the wall. Well, let's put you in concealment as well.
Hide now.
And that means that nothing has gone wrong except we've used up your grenade. And we now know that we can't blow up that wall, even though it was flashing red. Okay. Doreen, can you open this door? Okay. We don't see any enemies yet. Let's tuck you back here. Hopefully you'll be concealed if there's anyone else around.
Closing on target position now. We've got an enemy squad here.
Okay. That's all fine. You go here.
Heading to that location.
I'm not going to hack this turn. I would rather do that next turn, once we have all of our actions back. Yeah, so next turn, he'll hack this, open the door. Our ranger, whose name I've forgotten, will go in, grab Mox, and then hightail it, hopefully just out here. Or out here. Either way. Surely opening that is going to raise security, but the goal is just to get out of the building so we can toss down the Sky Ranger and get out. Probably this side. So, yeah, you hunker down, I guess.
Maintaining position.
Same with you.
Covering.
And you go in there. Or do I want you to still have vision of what's going on out here? That's probably not a bad call.
Heading out. In position.
Okay. Let's have you hack.
System infiltration in progress.
Unlock this door without triggering security protocols. Okay. Or 77% chance of delaying the current dark event project by 2 weeks. I think that's more useful. I'm not really worried about the security protocols because I think we're able to immediately run out of the building and escape. So let's just try delaying the dark event by 2 weeks. Regardless, we unlock the door even if we fail this. But we succeed by a lot. So yeah, dark event will be delayed by 2 weeks. Perfect. But it is going to raise security, which is fine.
Infiltrating the system. We're in. Firebrand is in position and the compound is on full alert.
Hang on.
Time to move.
I thought we got to place Sky Ranger. Can I still do that? We do have the button. Let's send you... What square is he considered to be in? I was gonna see which square I wasn't allowed to walk in. It looks like he's in the middle. I think. Since the middle square is sort of flashing. So let's put you here.
Headed there now.
Pick him up.
All right. right, hold on.
Alright. You've got Mox.
They're on to me.
That's fine. Where can you get to? Sadly, nowhere. You can get out here. Can I call? Yes, I can. Alright then. Call the Sky Ranger here.
No!
So I'm just like, Sky Ranger, don't go there. That's difficult to work with. Oh, and it did vanish. I'd much rather have you go here. So you
Orders
rush
confirmed,
there.
on the move.
Okay, there is a soldier there. That's fine. You evac. Let's get you and Mox out. So that's most important. You can get out as well with a dash. And same with you.
Position confirmed.
Oh, you are... Oh,
Busted.
I was like, are you on Overwatch? No, you just spotted us. That's fine. Evac with you.
Ready to boogie.
And lastly,
No need to ask twice.
evac with you. Yeah, you're spotted as well. It's fine.
Seen me. I'm gone. All XCOM operatives are secure.
Perfect mission.
Returning to base.
Bit slow because we were a bit extra cautious.
Mission accomplished.
I just hope your soldier was not too scarred by the experience, as brief as it was.
Didn't kill any enemies, but we didn't get wounded. And we rescued Mox.
I join you in your concern for the poor individuals snatched from our rehabilitation center today. Their new lives were beginning. Their hearts opening to the embrace of the elders. I assure you, we will get them back.
Yeah. Wow, that is a terrible poster. It's randomly generated, but just how it's cut off people. Oh well.
It wasn't easy, but Mox has been safely returned, Commander. He's eager to get back into the fight.
So yeah, Robinson is now officially tired, so we won't be able to take him on the next mission. But that is fine.
I am glad to return to your service, Commander. I will not forget what you and your soldiers have done for me.
We're glad to have you back.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You could lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
No Reapers were involved in that. I mean, you found the location of where that facility was. Yeah. Commander, your successful mission in West Asia has fanned the flames of our resistance. We're indebted to you once again. Hopefully these resources will help you in your future efforts. The resource that the Reaper guy Volk is giving me is a skirmisher. Okay. Low intel. Yep, we're aware. We have another bond.
Between these soldiers continues to grow. They can gain additional tactical strengths if they continue their training together.
Sure.
To all our brothers and sisters supporting the cause, you should know that today your efforts have helped our brave soldiers on the front line achieve another victory over the invaders.
Resistance radio, cool. We cannot actually raise their bond level to level 2. We need a training center, which we don't have. Ooh, another scientist. I don't need scientists, give me engineers. But it is what it is.
Headquarters of the Skirmisher faction. They may look like Advent, but they sure don't act like it. Now that we've established contact, we can scan at this location to gain additional support for our cause.
You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent. Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand with you until the end. Commander, I believe it is time that we meet. I am Betos, first of the freed Advent. You are safe here. Praetor Mox was new to our cause, but he believed in our people's freedom, in this alliance, in you, Commander. I shall do the same. My skirmishers stand ready, should you need them. May our people stand united until the false gods fall.
Okay. Resistance faction located. We get 2 new faction orders, Vulture and Weak Points. Covert actions now available in the ring. Hunt the Warlock, Part 1. Reduce Avatar project progress. And Recruit Engineer. Ooh. We strike back at our creators. Only then can we atone for the crimes against your world. Atone for our crimes. Yeah, because they were Advent. So I guess they're of a viewpoint that they need to atone for the actions they took before they managed to free their minds. Cool.
If there are orders you would have us follow, Commander, tell us what must be done.
Any shredding attack from XCOM does an additional 1 shred to the target. So shredding is the ability to tear off armor. So this is saying that any shots that normally would destroy 1 armor, destroy 2. Interesting. We haven't come across too many enemies with armor, just the turrets really, but that will become a bigger deal as time goes on. And vultures, enemy drop additional loot items. Is that increasing the chance that enemies drop loot, or is it just saying that when we pick up loot, usually there's, I think, 2 items-ish, and so now there'd be 3? Either way, cool. Skirmisher HQ would allow us to build faster. That's certainly not critical. Or we can gain intel.
To aggravate me further by seeking the aid of those traitorous dogs, then you have succeeded.
Alright, so we've already made contact here, so there's nothing left to do there. So I guess it's either scan for the scientist or scan for the black market, or just gain intel. Or we could go straight to the black site, but I think I'm fine holding off for a little bit longer on that. Let's go for the scientist, even though I don't feel like a scientist is critical at the moment. We already have 2.
Commander, we just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
That sounds fantastic. We can definitely use more supplies. Let's view the raid location. The Lost. So this is a Lost location. Okay. We do have the faction ability that means that all shots that hit Lost are kills. Count as headshots. So that's very good. Let's... Yeah, we're gonna go to that mission. I want to verify that we have that
East Asia
ability in place. I think we do.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting Lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Yep. Let's go back here to the Resistance ring, I think is where we'd see that. Ooh, decreases covert action duration if I had a free engineer, which I super don't. This is not where we see it.
A covert operation underway, Commander. It will take some time to complete.
Okay, skirmishers are giving us these options as well, which we can't really look at. Reduce the Avatar project or get an engineer, that's fine. Where do we see the abilities that they've given us? Tactics school, no. Resistance orders, there we are. Any XCOM shot that hits the Lost is an instant headshot kill. We don't yet... Hopefully next month we will have raised the influence enough that we can use more, but currently we don't. So yeah, as I thought, we do have the Lost benefit. So yeah, let's go to the supply raid. Who do I want on our team? So we've currently got on mission. We've got our Ranger, Grenadier. You are bondmates with Mackenzie, so the two of you are bondmates. That's perfect. We've got Brown, a sharpshooter. Mox. So we're missing a specialist. Okay, that gets all of the basic classes plus Mox. Let's give you a med kit. I don't know if you've specialized as a medic yet. That's fine. Probably don't need a ton of grenades because it's a lost area. The spare med kit might be excessive, but I think it's fine. Yeah, I think this will be our team. But we will put a pause here. Next time we will take on this supply raid. See y'all then. Bye.